These are can be classified into three classes. Which one? Platyhelminthes are can be classified into three main classes: Turbellaria, Trematoda, Cystoda. Turbellaria, Trematoda and Cystoda. What is that? These are can be classified depends on their morphological characters and which one? The external internal morphological character. These are can be classified into three classes. How many? Three classes. First one, the Turbellarians. These are flatworms. These are commonly known as a flatworms. The Turbellarians are known as a flatworms. There is a these are first brain form in this file. First brain in this class. Which class? Turbellaria. The first brain form in this which class? Turbellaria. Example: Planaria dugacia. Planaria or dugacia. First brain form in this class. So these are flat like nothing but flat one. So most of the individuals are endoparasitic in nature. Endoparasitic in nature. Which one? Turbellarians. So these are containing most important, very very important. The Turbellarians are containing rhabdiated farm larva present. It's containing rhabdiated larva form is present. This is one of the stage of larva. What I am saying, what is the first one formation of the, what is the Platyhelminthes are able to formation of Muller larva. Muller's larva. This Muller larva converts into what is that? Megascolix. What is that? Cystoda. Megascolix and Cystoda and rhabdiated form larvas. Larva is present. So these are containing H-shaped nerves are present, or nerve nets present. Okay, these are shown. Which one? The Turbellarians are shown biradially symmetrical. Biradially symmetrical. Which one? Turbellarians are shown biradially symmetrical. So the mouth is present. The intestine is bifurcated. And the intestine is bifurcated. Nothing but divided into more number of the, what is the branches? More number of the branches. That is known as bifurcated. The incomplete digestive system. Incomplete digestive system. Are you clear? So these are only presence of oral sucker and ventral sucker. Only presence of oral suckers and ventral suckers are present. Oral and ventral suckers are present. Next, in this Turbellarians are sexual reproduction, doing sexual reproduction in endocytic region of the host body. Endocytic region of host body. After the completion of the reproduction, the male individuals will become die. Are you clear? They are mating together. The male individual, after releasing of their the sperms into female body, the male will become die. After reproduction, male forms will become die. Same as well as platy and nemati also. Forms will become die. So this is the information about the, what is that? Turbillaria. Next we are discussing Trematoda. What is that? Trematoda. Yes. So these are commonly known as a liver fluke worms. Most of the individuals are Fasciola hepatica. These enter comes into Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola nothing but flat worms. Hepatica nothing but liver. The most number of the individuals are nothing but Fasciola hepatica are introducing into Fasciola hepatica. So these are liver flukes. The dorsal and ventral regions will become flat and like structures. Dorsal ventrals are both are compressed. Dorsal ventrals are flat like structure. These are containing more number of the 4 larva stages are there. How many? There are 4 larva stages are there. What is that? These are containing Muller's rhabdated form. These are absence of rhabdated. Sorry, absence of rhabdated. These are absence of rhabdated form larva. Which larva condition is completely absent? In the Trematoda, these are lacking of rhabdated form larva condition. There is no segmentation. Which segmentation? External segmentation. External segmentation is absent. Like this. This is one of the diagram about the Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica, the diagram about the Fasciola hepatica. These are completely flat-like structure. So these are no segmentation. There is no segmentation in the outside of the body. So these most of the individuals are lives in. These are containing 1 or more hosts are present. How many hosts? 1 or more hosts are present. So nothing but the life cycle is completing 2 or more hosts. Which one? The Fasciola hepatica completing their life cycle in 2 or more hosts. So first these are leaves. The primary host is sheep. Secondary host is human being. Primary host is sheep. Secondary host is human being. The tertiary host is snail. So this is known as they are containing 2 or more hosts are present in their life cycle. These are containing 4 larva stages. How many? 4 larva stages are there. So these are containing oral suckers, ventral suckers, and ventral suckers. So oral and ventral suckers are there. It is maybe attached into the hepatic region of the body. Hepatic nothing but liver. These are always settled down into liver region. These are located nothing but settled down in which one? Liver region. Settled down into liver region. These are doing sexual reproduction. Following of sexual reproduction. Which one? Fasciola hepatica. Sexual reproduction. These are most of the individuals are unisexual and some of the individuals are hermaphrodite. So most of the individuals are unisexual. What is the meaning of the unisexual? The male and female sexual organs are arranged individually. That is known as unisexual. Or some of the individuals are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite nothing but bisexual. Some of the individuals are bisexual. Most of the individuals are shown asexual in nature. So these are containing one of the larva. The same larva is known as a Muller's larva. So this is the information about the Trematoda. The last one is Cystoda. Last one is Cystoda. What is the Cystoda? The Cystoda, nothing but these are completely flat ones. They are containing a more number of the segments. The more number of the segment, exception of these two classes, the only one class containing segment, that is known as Cystoda. Only the Cystoda contains more number of the segments. More number of the segments. Which type of segment? External segmentation. External segmentation. External segmentation. So these are example. What is that example? Taenia solium. Example Taenia solium. So this is known as the head part, containing more number of the segments. The anterior region, they have a very small segments. The posterior, come forward into the posterior region. The posterior have a more number of the large segments. The segments are called as proglatids. The segments of the body is known as a proglatids. Are you clear? This is known as a primitive segments, primitive or primary segments. These segments are called as a gravid proglatid. From the anterior part of the neck region, these are consistent of small segments. These small segments are called as immatured segments. How many segments are there? The total body containing approximately 700 segments. 700 segments. Now, these are moved from the anterior to posterior region. The posterior region consistent of very large proglatids are there. These proglatids are called as matured segments. So these matured segments consistent of gametes. Matured segments are shown. The presence of gamete, male and female gametes are there. Male and female. These individuals are shown asexual reproduction, some type of sexual reproduction. Male and female gametes are there. So this anterior for the head part containing one of the crown-like structure is known as the rostrum. This is containing oral suckers. Oral suckers are useful for attachment of the host body. Suckers attach. Oral suckers. This is known as a ventral suckers. So the neck, there is absence of sucker. There is no, the neck region, there is absence of suckers. No suckers. The below of the neck containing the more number of the segment. So that is anterior region of the segments are very primitive and small in size. The posterior one was very large. In the unfortunately unconditional process, so these large, the posterior ones will be detached from the host, detached from the parasitic body, and it is completely hold or attaching into the any part of the body. It will containing more number of the male and female gametes are get together to formation of a complex to form a new individual. So the new individuals are able to formation of a new Taenia solium. Taenia solium. So the Taenia solium majorly it is majorly affects on what is that ties of the human body. So these are commonly known as a porkworm. This is commonly known as a porkworm. Cystoda is completely absent of segmentation. External segmentation. How these external segmentation known as a pseudo segmentation. Pseudo segmentation. External segmentation is called as a pseudo segmentation. Nothing but it's a false segmentation. So the anterior one is very small, the posterior one is very large. So it is a there is no unique segmentation. This is a completely irregular segmentation. Okay, pseudo segmentation. The only the cystoda contains segments. Only cystoda contains segments, remaining all are absence of segments. So the body of the Taenia solium or what is the Echinococcus granulosus, that is also called as a dog worm. So these are containing the body consistent of the one of the crown or arm-like structure is called as a rostrellum. It is called as a rostrellum. It is useful for the attachment of the host body, and as well as the head region containing what are they? One of the ventral and dorsal suckers are there. Ventral and dorsal suckers are there. These are also attachment of the host body. So next one, the below of the head, these are containing the neck. The neck, there is no segmentation. There is no segmentation on neck region. There is no segmentation on neck region. The below of the neck containing a primitive or primary small. Primitive or small or primary segments are there. These primary segments are called as a immature segments. Primary segments are called immature segments. So this immature segment containing gametes but is not mature. So this segment is called as a gravid proglottid. Sorry. The segment is called as a gravid proglottid. So these immature segments are each organism containing more than 700 segments are there. More than 700 segments are there. These are shown sexual reproduction. The unfavorable condition, what is the posterior region of the segments will be detached from the host body, detached from the parasitic body and able to formation of new individuals. So the posterior one is a large in size. Posterior one is a large in size. Posterior one is a large in size. So this containing matured gametes. Which one? Male and female matured gametes are present in posterior region of the segments. So in unfavorable condition, these are from the detachment of the parasitic body, able to formation of new parasites. So these are shown direct and indirect developments. Direct and indirect development. These are containing the direct and indirect development. These are containing one of the larva is known as a Muller's larva. Which larva? Muller's larva is present. So this is known as a cystoda. Thank you.